Water holds a sacred connection with Indigenous people. It is with us before we are born, when we are in the most sacred water in our mother's wombs. And so it is a special responsibility for women to take care for the waters, as no life can survive or start without it. And at the end, we all return to our Mother Earth.
Don't it feel good? Yes. Yes.
Our people have always held a close bond to nature and understand that it is important to maintain the land and water. Our ancestors have taught us to have a deep understanding and respect for our Mother Earth and all of creation.
1971 still resonate today. We never changed our ways. So many people in the world, we just got to be good.
Water is a medicine. You know, when you're sick, when you're feeling dehydrated, the main thing that you do is you drink water, and you drink that water and you begin to feel better over time.
Water is survival. Water is life.
Water is also used in many of our ceremonies that we have to this day.
Water is everything. Water is feeding your family, and water is making dry fish on a hot summer day.
Water is important to the Haudenosaunee people, as water is life. Me also being a firefighter, water also protects the firefighters on a daily basis.
Water is important to me because it provides the essential building blocks for life. And when you look around at the Thames River, which goes through our nation, it's teeming with life and teeming with so many animals depend on water, and so many fish.
Water in relation to the animals give us sustainability, which helps us move forward, working together, which is also part of the Kanahela, which we also give thanks to our animals. 70% of our body is water, so water is life. I can't stress that enough.
Water is essential to our people, and it's connected to our way of life, and via recreationally, like canoeing, providing a source of food with fishing. You know, it's part of our natural law, the Kanahela to protect the water, and any facet. So whether that be the Great Lakes, the rivers, the creeks, you know, honoring all water is important.
Every day, many Indigenous communities are without clean drinking water due to inadequate facilities, infrastructure, and pollution. Some communities have been under a boil water advisory for years, which has severely impacted their health, livelihoods, and general well-being. We have been taught to always look ahead, not just to our children or even our children's children, but 7 full generations ahead of us, to see that they and all of creation are cared for, just as our ancestors have done before us. We have always championed the need to keep the earth clean, the air pure, and the water clear of pollution as our mark for future generations.
People should care about water because it is never guaranteed to be safe. If you look at our community, climate change, pesticides, runoff from stormwater, from wastewater, has a great impact on the water in our community and the quality of water in our community. And we're never guaranteed, even though we're near the Great Lakes, where the biggest quantity of fresh water in the world, our community is on a boil water advisory. So people should care because it's never guaranteed. And we have to continue to do everything we can to protect our water going into the future.
By spreading awareness and educating people on the ongoing issue that reserves have with no clean drinking water, it's really important to uplift our voices and to continue using them in order to get the message across.
Everyone needs water to survive. If there's no clean drinking water, what are we going to do?
Indigenous people should care for the water, as like we said, we are taking water for granted. When I was a little guy, my uncle always told me that someday you're going to be buying water. I never took it serious until today. How do we move forward? We all have to work together in regards to pollution of the water. We do have a big oceans that are all polluted. We are trying to get rid of that. We all have to work together. There's no one responsibility, but let's all work together to improve our world. Yongo.
We move forward by continuing to honor creation, continuing to practice ceremony and honoring water and the people who have been working for years to protect it.
Teach the youth about the importance of water for them and for the future generation. Learn stories, legends, and history.
Never taking for granted that our water is secure. And we move forward with the best intentions in terms of honoring creation.
March 22nd was declared to be World Water Day, but for Indigenous peoples, every day is a day for water, for life, for all of us to make that commitment to have clean and safe water for all communities. Water is life, our spirits.